You've heard a regular elevator. You've heard Darth Vader. And now, get ready for Screaming Vader. Today we're starting out at Cahokia Mounds here, close to Collinsville, Illinois. Cahokia Mounds, if you don't know, it was a Native American city, or a town, I guess. And these are some of the remains. Of course, behind me is the big one, back there, completely buried. At one time it was quite a little city area. The interpretive center is closed today, unfortunately, and they could get a lot more information because I'm not that versed, or I don't know that much about it, but I'm going to try to find out a little bit more, and I'm going to make my way up there to the top. So if I don't see you before then, I'll see you up there. Here's some information on it. Stockade, a walled city. You can see the Grand Plaza down there in the lower left, and the entire ground in the lower right. And information, if you would like to read that, you could probably pause the video and you can read it. I'll get a little closer so it's easier to read this section. This is a representation of the wall that was around the city. Pretty impressive for keeping the enemies out, or whoever else. And a handy trail map, if I can get it out of here. And a little information here. I'm going to read from the brochure I just got, and while you look at the sign. Cahokia Mounds, as the largest prehistoric Indian site north of Mexico, Cahokia Mounds covered about 4,000 acres and included at least 120 mounds. The state of Illinois now protects 2,200 acres of the central portion of the site and 72 of the 80 remaining mounds. The site was named a U.S. National Historic Landmark in 1965. As you can see, we're getting ready to head up Monk's Mound. That's the tall part. That's where most people go. I mean, it's where you get the view at. But Grand Plaza is across the street. That's where a majority of the city was at. And also, I want to add that this was first established in the 700s. Now we get a look at the first set of steps that we'll be taking. There's another set of steps above that before we get to the top of Monk's Mound. And I have to say, from down here, it's quite impressive. Almost to the top. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, just only 20 more steps. Maybe 50. Nope. We're making it to the top. Man, quite a view. Definitely the highest point in this area. And we're going to the center. We're going to take a look. All the way around. On the top of the mound. I guess I'm the king of the world. Probably not, but I'm the king of today at this spot, so that counts for something. There's downtown St. Louis. Probably not something they were looking at it in the 700s, but of course they were a lot smarter then and realized building like this was much smarter than building right on the water. But sometimes people don't listen. They just do what they want. I doubt if there was any water here, there's going to be lots of trouble for the entire area. That's for sure. The giant fan sound that you're hearing behind you is Interstates 55 and 70. I'm trying to get some nature sounds in here, and all I'm picking up is traffic. That's definitely one thing the Cahokians didn't have to listen to. We take a quick strolling view of St. Louis from Monk's Mound as we get ready to head out. And I have to say, this is a beautiful view.
We really enjoyed our stop there. I could have probably spent more time, but we needed to move along. It was really cool, though, to be able to walk around on a place that was built over 1,300 years ago by human hands. Pretty special.
We now stop by the D.D. Collins house in Collinsville. Collinsville, named after D.D. Collins. Daniel Dove Collins built this for his wife, or his bride at the time, which became his wife, Elizabeth Anderson. And here's the house. Cute little house, especially for 1845. I think I saw someplace else, it may have been on the sign, I'm trying to read through it, but I think I read somewhere, doing a little research, that yes, it was originally located at Main and Center Streets. They moved it here because that probably became a more popular area, possibly, and this was available spot where they could put this as a show house, which represented their city. It'd be a nice house to live in right now. Love that front porch. Pretty cool. I'm gonna get a little closer to it, look inside. Taking a little peek inside here, and you can see that it's all made up as if it was 1845. Pretty cool, I might say. I love the idea that whenever a house can be refurbished and saved, part of American history, you gotta save it. You just can't let it all go away. Fortunately, this is not open today, but looking in the windows is just as good sometimes. Another shot on the, I think we're on the western side. Don't have my compass out, but see the bedroom, back bedroom there, and sitting area, probably dining room possibly. It's like at least a sitting area, and once again, pretty cool. Look at those old floors. Awesome. Pretty awesome. Are those outhouses? Should I wander in? Nope. Gotta poop. Well, we're back on Route 66. Can't miss my chance to get on Route 66, and we're in Hamel, Illinois, as you can see by the mural on the side of the building, and we're gonna see if we can't go into across the street here at the famous Wheezy's, Route 66. Quite a lot of history took place there, and hopefully we can get in there and get something to eat. I guess we'll just find out. Waitress telling her story. Her experiences with travelers on Route 66. So if you're at a stopping place and hungry, I highly suggest Wheezy's Place in Hamel, Illinois, right on Route 66. Great food, great service, definitely great atmosphere. Well, somebody's out there. Now we're in Mount Olive, Illinois, and this is Soulsby's service station. This is one of my 3 favorite Route 66 service stations. And the other 2 service stations that are my favorite are the Ambler Becker station in Dwight and also the Standard Oil station in Odell, Illinois. This particular station was built in 1926, right when Route 66 debuted. Now we're inside. I love me an old RCA Victor sign. Pretty cool. Good shape too.
Then this story went out there so they could work on vehicles.
Sweet old gas pump. Love it. Love it.
Because I'm like, did they live?
I wouldn't mind having a nice cold Coca-Cola right now. It looks empty. Yeah, bummer. I wouldn't mind seeing that going back to the original ceiling. That'd be cool. Here's one of the coolest things out here, and it's not the dumpster. Doing a little research on Mother Jones. She was born Mary Harris in Ireland, and she became a staunch advocate for miners' rights. And you can see on the stone, this represents the Verdun Massacre. The Verdun Massacre happened in 1898 in just up the road from here in Verdun, Illinois. And she is buried here with some of the miners that were killed. As I zoom in, you can see some of their names. Here's another look at the stone. She lived a lot of years, over 100 years, and helped out and took care of a lot of miners. Here's one more look at the monument. This is definitely an impressive monument, but I guess if you've done, or if you did as much as she did in her life, you probably deserve something like this. Kind of like the miners on the side. Yes, it's impressive. I can say that. I slipped out back here behind the monument, little sitting area. And this is quite serene. It's kind of hot and humid when we were walking around there. And this is definitely cooler and calmer. I'm in Collinsville, Illinois, on old Route 66, which was Route 4 through here. And I'm going to head over to the Cannonball Jail, doing some renovations on it, appears to be going on, and I'll see you on the other side of the road if I don't get hit. Well, I made it across the street. You can see the courthouse behind me. I think that is still functioning. Story Cannonball Jail. I put my head in there, but I can't take my own picture. Well, maybe I could. But here's the jail. Ooh. Fantastic angle. Hope you can hear me. It's a little windy here. I'm in the wind block. This is brand new. We came by here briefly last year, and that's been added since then. So is this parking lot. And here's a little information, if you can see it. Built in 1869 and used for 118 years. Hey, wonder if that little QR code works. You can zap that. So I thought I'd just run over here and take a look at this real quick. By the way, I made it across the street if I didn't say that. And here's the front. Might be a little windy. Pretty cool. I think we're going to end today's video at the Route 66. This is the old original Route 66, Route 4. Original little alignment, and it was bricks. And this stretch is bricks still, and they're well maintained. And I like that. I chose this spot right here because I like the difference between the bricks, the dark bricks and the lighter red bricks. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I guess I will, where did we start? We started Cahokia Mounds, and we ended up with some stops on Route 66. We didn't have a lot of time today, didn't get to see very many of them, but we got to see a few spots, some spots people don't see or don't go to or are not really that interested in. A lot of people come out here, of course, because this is a pretty cool deal. So, and it is a very nice day. Not too windy. Hopefully it isn't drowning me out. So I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye-bye.